hosted by Matt Riches. $1 trillion tick. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tick. Turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickers. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion. Turning data to gold. $1 trillion. $1 trillion. Watch the market unfold. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. We already got the first major labor data point of the morning. That was at 5:15 a.m. ADP Non-Farm Employment Change came in at 122K versus 118K. So private payrolls came in slightly stronger than expected. And the market has been pushing down ever since that data came out. That is SPX, the Nasdaq 100, and the Dow. The VIX has spiked. The 10-year Treasury yield has gapped up. Bitcoin is still under pressure, around 66,000. And then at 7 a.m., we have more data coming out. Another red folder, ISM Services PMI. So today's question is simple. Can stronger labor and services data support the market, or do higher yields, higher volatility, and crypto weakness pressure the open? I track the headlines, the data, and the market levels so you don't have to. This show is for entertainment and education purposes only. Always do your own research, but you can use the show as a foundation. Before we get into the show, let's get into the mantra for our mindsets. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I am the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable. I am skilled. I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right, let's get into some data. We already went over ADP Non-Farm payroll. Okay. SPX did hit an all-time high around midnight, but it's definitely pushing toward lows right now. Pre-market lows. The Nasdaq 100 actually hit a pre-market high around 5 a.m. and it's just been selling off crazy ever since that data came out. Let's see. Yeah, the VIX gapped up, y'all. The VIX on Tuesday closed at 1579. It opened up today at 15.97. It was consolidating and now it's running again. It's at 16.24. So the VIX is running. The 10-year Treasury yield, it also gapped up. On Tuesday's close, it was 4.46. It opened up at 4.48. It did go to 4.5, but it came down just a smidge. It's now 4.49. All right, gold is at $4,444 an ounce. Bitcoin is around 66,000. The Fear and Greed Index is still at 57, so still got some room to go on that. We got Treasury Secretary Bessent talking at 7 a.m. when that data comes out. So it should be a lot of volatility at 7 a.m. So you probably don't want to be in a day trade at that time. All right, next let's get into Robert Greene's daily law for today. Title: Take control of your image. Daily law: Never let people think they have you completely figured out. Create some mystery around you. Today's law is about control and perception. Robert Greene is reminding us that people judge quickly based on appearance. If you are not intentional, people will project their own assumptions on you. They will decide who they think you are. They will assign qualities to you that may have nothing to do with reality. The lesson is to take control of your image. Do not let the crowd define you. Be intentional. Be adaptable. Do not become too predictable. For long-term investors, this connects to how companies manage perception. Some companies control their image extremely well. They know how to present their vision. They know how to communicate strategy. They know how to guide investors' expectations. But investors still have to look deeper. Image matters, brand matters, narrative matters, but execution matters most. Revenue, margins, cash flow, guidance, market share, leadership. The best companies control the image and back it up with results. For day traders, this law connects directly to market behavior. The market can appear strong and still be weak underneath. It can appear weak and then reverse. It can look predictable right before it changes direction. Today is a perfect example. ADP came in stronger than expected, but SPX, the Nasdaq 100, and the Dow are still pushing pre-market lows. The VIX is higher, the yields are higher, Bitcoin is weak. So do not assume that you have the market figured out. Let price reveal the truth. Stay flexible, watch for levels, and adapt when the reaction changes. Stay patient, stay disciplined. Execution over emotion. Process over prediction. Now let's get on these charts, y'all. All right. First up, we got SPY. Let me go on a 30-minute chart. Okay, we got SPY here currently in the pre-market at 758.10. To the downside support, we got 757.80. Pre-market low is 757.70, 757.23. Yesterday's low is 756.75 and then 755.90. If it continues to drop, 754.70 and 753.70. To the upside resistance, we got 758.63. We got the pre-market high 759.45, 760, and then all-time highs. Next, we got QQQ currently in the pre-market at 746.83. To the downside support, we got 746.06, 744.70, 743.50. The pre-market low is 742.59, followed by 742, 740.65, and yesterday's low is 739.25. If we keep on falling, 737.80, and then 736. All right, next up, to the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 748.29, followed by our price discovery line level of 748.65, and if we just reverse at 7, we'll be going to the upside. I thought I had a level right there, but I'm actually going to change that ATR target once the market opens, so forget about that ATR. The VIX is pushing up, is at 1626. NVIDIA currently in the pre-market at 222.50. To the downside support, we got 222.38. We got 221.35, 221. We got the pre-market low of 220.70, 219.60, 217.85, and 215. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 224.40, 225.30, 227.40, 230. Next, we got Google. Currently in the pre-market is in the gap at 358.68. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low, which is very close to the bottom of the gap at 355.88. Underneath that, we got 353.20, 350, 347.49, and 344.21. To the upside resistance, we got the middle of the gap at 360.80, followed by the pre-market high at 365, and then 367. The top of the gap is 365.86. Above that, we got 367.85, 369.15, 372.30. Next, we got Apple currently in the pre-market at 314. To the downside support, I got 313.25. The pre-market low of 313.08. Yesterday's high. Not yesterday's high, but 2 days ago high at 310.94. Followed by 308.40 and 306.69. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 315. And then we got the all-time high, y'all. We do got a level here in price discovery land. If we just keep running to the upside, I got 318.78. Next up, we got Microsoft currently in the pre-market at 438.83. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 436.25, followed by a weekly level here of 433.70. And then we got a gap from 432 to 429. Underneath that, we got 422.70. To the upside resistance, we got 440.45, 441.35, the pre-market high of 443.23. Next, we got Amazon currently in the pre-market at 255.70. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 255.27, followed by the swing low of 255.20. And we got yesterday's low of 254.37, followed by 253.05, and then 249.10. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 256.65, 256.80, and 258.25. Next, we got TSM currently in the pre-market at 448. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 445, followed by 441, 438.85, and 436.01. To the upside resistance, we got yesterday's high of 448.38. We got the pre-market high of 450.37. I got a level here in price discovery land of 451.55. And if we just keep on running, it's going to be 457.35. Next, we got AVGO currently in the pre-market. It's in price discovery land at 491.28. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 489.28. You got the all-time high from yesterday. And then we got 486.60. We got 480.80. 473.50. And then we got the yesterday's low of 470.46. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 499.12, followed by 509.20 in price discovery line. Next, we got Meta currently in the pre-market at 602.50. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 597.20, followed by 596.68. We got the swing low of 594.80. To the upside resistance, we got 603.50, which is a pre-market high, followed by 605.30, 608.40, and 608.88. Next, we got Tesla currently in the pre-market at 419.42. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 417.50, followed by 415.80, and then 413.65, 412.90, and then 406.40. To the upside resistance, we got 420.50. We got the pre-market high of 421.48. We got yesterday's high of 424.42, and then 426.10. And if it just runs, we got 429.60. Next, we got MU currently in the pre-market at 1,074. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 1,059, followed by 1,047, 1,028, and 1,017. To the upside resistance, we got yesterday's all-time high, 1,076, then 1,078.90. We got the pre-market high of 1,087, and then Berkshire B. Oh, the delay on the switch to Berkshire B. Yeah, it's not trying to show me Berkshire B, y'all. So forget it. Y'all not trading Berkshire B anyway. All right. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. There it goes. All right. That's a hell of a one. All right. Berkshire B currently 470.80 in the pre-market. The pre-market low is 470.20, followed by 469, 467.96. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 471.83, followed by 473.39. All right, set those alerts. Let's get ready to make some money in the market.
Chase excellence, never chase money. Why? Because money has an incredible way of finding excellence. Did you chase excellence and not money? Do you have the intellectual curiosity to learn everything you can about this incredible industry and master it? Become the smartest person in the room. Have you mastered it?
Peace, blessings, financial freedom.